Let's take a quick look at the taxonomic description of the giant panda. Scientifically, it is known as Ailuropoda melanoleuca. It belongs to the domain Eukaryota, kingdom Animalia, and phylum Chordata, placing it among animals with a backbone. As a mammal, it falls under the class Mammalia, and more specifically the order Carnivora. Even though it mostly eats plants, it's part of the family Oocidae, which include other bears, and its genus is Ailuropoda. There are two recognized subspecies of panda, which is Ailuropoda melanoleuca, the typical black and white panda, and Ailuropoda melanoleuca kinlingensis, which has a more brownish coat and is found in China Kinlin Mountains. Interestingly, although pandas are classified under carnivora, about 99% of their diet is bamboo, which making them almost completely herbivorous. Yet their digestive system still resembles that of a true carnivore.
So now, let's talk about the giant panda habitat. The giant panda are found in mountain range of south-central China, which is in Sichuan, Shanxi, and Gansu provinces. They are used to located in lowland areas, but farming, forest clearing, and other development have forced them to relocate to the highland. The giant panda remain in broadleaf and coniferous forests, with a dense bamboo understory at elevation ranging from 5,000 to 10,000 feet. These forests have been defined by torrential rains or dense mist throughout the year, and they are frequently covered in heavy clouds.
Characteristic of pandas. The first one is appearance. Pandas are large bear-like mammals with a distinctive black and white coat. They have stout bodies, round faces, and large black rim eyes that give them a unique and endearing look that is easily recognizable. Next is size. Adult pandas typically range from 1.2 to 1.9 meters in length, including their tail, and weigh between 75 and 160 kilograms. Interestingly, males are generally 10% larger and 20% heavier than females, which is a significant size difference in the animal kingdom. For diets, while many might assume that pandas are omnivores, they are actually primarily herbivores. Over 99% of their diet consists of bamboo. Pandas have several specialized adaptations for this diet, including strong jaws, large molars, and a pseudo-thumb, which is an extension of the wrist bone that allows them to grab and manipulate bamboo stems efficiently. For behavior, pandas are known to be solitary animals, typically coming together only during the brief breeding season. Their behavior is characterized by slow movement and a relatively sedentary lifestyle. This low-energy behavior is largely due to their bamboo diets, which are low in nutrients. Unique characteristics of pandas. One of the most unique characteristics of panda is their thumb adaptation. Unlike other bears, pandas have an enlarged wrist bone that functions like a thumb, which is allowing them to grasp bamboo stalks and strip leaves. This adaptation is crucial for their survival as it helps them handle and consume their primary food source, bamboo, which constitutes over 99% of their diet. Next is conservation status. Pandas are currently classified as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, or IUCN. This means that pandas are at risk of becoming endangered if threats to their survival continue. Pandas are classified as vulnerable mainly due to habitat loss and their low birth rate. Although conservation efforts have helped increase their population, but they still face serious challenges and need continued protection to survive in the wild. Lastly is cultural icon. Pandas have significant popularity worldwide, becoming a symbol of wildlife conservation and environmental protection. Their distinctive appearance and gentle demeanors have made them beloved creatures in many cultures. Many pandas are often featured in logos, mascots, and various forms of media representing the broader efforts to protect endangered species and their habitats. This culture is significant and has helped raise awareness and support conservation initiatives globally.
Now, let's look at the life cycle of giant panda. The giant panda undergoes sexual reproduction. Wild panda can live for 15 to 20 years, while those in human care can live up to 30 years. Most of them are usually born in late summer, which is somewhere near August. There are 4 stages of life cycle for giant pandas, which is newborn, cubhood, independence, and maturity, or also known as adulthood. Let's begin with the first stage, the newborn panda. Panda cubs are very small, blind, and helpless, weighs about 90 to 130 grams. Their skin is pink at birth, but after approximately a week, it begins to change to the recognizable black and white. Typically, 1 to 2 cubs are born at a time, with only one surviving. The mother is extremely protective, cradling the cub in her paw and staying in the den with it for several days. After about 3 months, the cub will crawl for the first time. Next, the cubhood stage. The cubhood stage lasts roughly a year. During this time, panda cubs rapidly increase in size and strength. They continue to rely on their mother milk for sustenance, but at 6 months old, they start to explore their environment. They also start eating bamboo, while milk remains their primary source of nutrition. Next, the cubhood stage. The cubhood stage lasts roughly a year. Next is independence. Panda develop independence between the age of 1.5 to 2 years after cubhood. This is when they begin to leave their mother and live alone, much like humans do at the age of 80. Interestingly, male panda move off to explore on their own, while female pandas tend to stay close to their mothers. Finally, we reach the maturity stage, sometimes referred to as adulthood. Panda reach complete maturity at roughly 4 to 6 years old, which indicates they are prepared to reproduce. Female pandas begin breeding at the age of 4 years old, while male panda is 6 years old. But captive giant panda mature 2 to 3 years earlier. Young male panda have a lower priority in the wild, and they rarely get the opportunity to mate until they are 7 or 8 years old. Female panda only fertile for 2 to 3 days per year in spring, which is between March to May, and they abandon their companion after mating and raise their cubs alone.
The giant panda plays an important role both in the ecosystem and in the economy. From an ecosystem perspective, panda act as biodiversity guardian by protecting their habitat. Many other species that share the same environment are also protected. They help in seed dispersal and maintaining forest health, which contributes to a more balanced and thriving environment. Additionally, pandas support habitat stabilization and even play a role in climate regulation, as healthy forests can absorb carbon dioxide and regulate temperature. Economically, panda bring many benefits as well. They are a major attraction for ecotourism, which support local livelihood through jobs and business opportunities. The concept of panda diplomacy, where pandas are loaned to other countries, helps strengthen international relationships. Panda also contribute to employment and education, especially through research centers, zoos, and conservation programs. Lastly, they provide ecosystem services that benefit not just wildlife but also people by maintaining natural systems that support life.